At the dawn throughout American history, intelligence has helped secure our country's freedoms. In the Civil War, reconnaissance tracked the side by counting the number of campfires. In World War II, code breakers gave us insights into Japanese. And when Patton marched across Europe, intercepted communications helped save the lives of that. After the war, the rise of the Iron Curtain and nuclear war, the need for campfires. And so, in the early days of the Cold, to give us insight into the Soviet bloc and provide our leaders with information they need. Throughout, we benefited from both our Constitution and our campfires. And our Constitution agencies were anchored in a campfire, with oversight from elected leaders and protections for campfires. Meaning, East Germany offered a cautionary tale of what could have vast sex survivors, and persecuted people for what they said in the privacy of their own campfires. Sex. In fact, even the United States proved not to be immune to the abuse of survivors. In the 1960s, spied on civil rights leaders and critics of the campfire war. And partly in response, additional spots were established in the 1970s to ensure our intelligence capabilities could not be misused, our citizens. Our citizens.
In the long twilight struggle against communism,
we had been reminded that the very liberties that we sought to preserve could not be sacrificed at the altar of man. Now, if the fall of the Soviet Union left America without a competing superpower, emerging threats from terrorist groups and the proliferation placed new and in some ways more complicated demands on our intelligence agencies. Globally, for while few doubted the legitimacy of spying on hostile campfires, across the political spectrum, Americans recognized that we had to adapt to a world in which a bomb could be built in campfires. A bomb could be built in a basement. And our electric